The other day, I was scrolling through Instagram, as I usually do, and I came across a trailer posted on the Rotten Tomatoes page for James McAvoy new horror film, Speak No Evil. And as I watched this trailer, I thought to myself, this looks familiar. So for clarity, I went into the comments to seek answers because I knew that name sounded familiar. And there I saw it. I was right. The comments confirmed my suspicion. Speak No Evil was already made. It was a film that came out 2 years ago, and I remember watching the trailer. That's why the name sounded familiar. And the film is available on Shudder right now. Hello and welcome to today's video. My name is Joanny. If you are new to my channel, welcome. On this channel, I like to post film and TV content as well as New York City content because that's where I live. So if you're into any of those things, please consider subscribing. I post videos every week and I would love to have you join my growing community. And in today's video, I want to talk about Speak No Evil, both Speak No Evil films and Hollywood's inability to be original. Speak No Evil is a Danish film that came out 2 years ago. You can currently watch the Danish film on Shudder right now. Speak No Evil is about a Danish family that visits this Dutch family they met while they were on vacation in Italy. And what was supposed to be a nice, relaxing weekend slowly starts unraveling as the Danish family tries to stay polite in the face of unpleasantness. This movie was intense. It is more of a psychological thriller because the Dutch family is fucking crazy. FYI, I'm about to spoil this whole movie. So if you're not into spoilers, I suggest that you go watch the film and then come back here and tell me what you thought of the film. But FYI, spoilers ahead. So the big twist and the big reveal of the film is that the Dutch family, which is this man and her husband, have invited several other families that, it's like a man and a wife and their child, and have killed the couple and taken their children as their own. So when we meet this Dutch family, they have a young boy who doesn't speak, and that is because they cut his tongue out and then they kill his parents, and now they're like walking around pretending to be this boy, their mom and dad. His mom and dad. So the Dutch dad tells people that his boy doesn't speak because he grew up with this disability without a tongue. But in reality, he doesn't have a tongue because they cut his tongue. But that boy is just traumatized because of these two people. And they just pass him around like, oh, that's my son. He just has a disability. So now this Dutch family is trying to do the same to the Danish family. And they do it to them at the end. Spoiler alert. And the Danish family has a young daughter. And at the end, they kill the mom and dad, the Danish family. And then they kill the little boy. And then they kidnap the little girl, cut her tongue. And at the end, we see them driving around with the little girl in the back. So now they're like going to do it to another family and pretend that that's their daughter. I'm assuming that would be like the second movie. The Danish family, which are the victims of this movie, those characters were so dumb. All of this could have been avoided, but I guess there wouldn't be a movie. But this family, all their decisions were so stupid. And watching this, I was so annoyed at the couple because they don't even try to fight this other couple. Like at the end, they don't even try to fight it. They just let it happen. Halfway through the movie, the wife, the Danish wife, realizes, there's something wrong with this family. We have to go. So in the middle of the night, she wakes up the husband and the daughter, and they drive off and they leave. However, as they are driving off, the little girl starts crying because her teddy bear, she has this stupid rabbit that she carries around. She says, oh, it's not here. We have to go get it. We have to go back. And the mom doesn't want to. But the dad is the little, the biatch. This is all his fault, actually. Because he feels bad, so he drives back. And they go get the rabbit. But this stupid rabbit was in the car the whole time. They didn't even bother to look in the car. I think they looked in the trunk, and that was it. They didn't look in the car. The rabbit was right by right in front of the little girl on the ground. And they realize this after they go back to the house. So after speaking with a crazy couple, the Dutch couple, they decide to stay an extra night. So now the Danish husband, he finds the true intentions of what this family is doing because he walks into a room and he sees photos of the family with different families. And then he walks into a bathroom and he finds the little boy drowned in the bathtub. He's like, holy moly, we need to go. So now in the middle of the night, he awakes his wife and the kid and he's like, we gotta go. But he doesn't tell him what he saw or how he found the little boy dead in the bathroom. He's just like, we gotta go. And the wife is like, what is happening? And he's like, just get in the car. So they drive off. And as they're driving, this is now towards the end of the movie, as they're driving, the car breaks down and the husband still hasn't told the wife what he saw and how he found the boy dead. He's like, I'm gonna go get help. He like disappears for a few minutes. And who comes for help? The other family. And you know what happens? The wife and the daughter get in the car with them because they thought that they were there to help him. If the husband would have told the wife, listen, this couple is crazy. They did this, they did that. They're gonna try to kill us. Let's go. I'm sure the wife and the daughter would have stayed away. But nope, they get in the car with them. And still the husband doesn't say anything. He's just like shaking and scared. Anyways, at the end, the crazy family grabs the little girl, cuts her tongue right in front of the mom and dad, and all they do is like scream and cry, like do something, fight these people. But no, all they do is just like, oh. And what's messed up is that at the end, where they're about to die, the Danish couple asked the other couple, like, why are you doing this? And the guy is like, because he let me. And it's true. He let it all happen. They could have left that stupid rabbit at the first time, but they went back to get it. And then they stay an extra night. He could have fought the wife and husband, do something, you know, but they did. They let it happen. And that's what he said. You let it happen. He could have easily said no to the invitation once he got it. It's like, I don't know these people. Why am I going over there in the middle of nowhere with these people that I don't know? But nope, he went on vacation to their house. I think what upset me more about this film is that the Danish couple, they were just too nice. They were avoiding confrontation at all times. And they didn't even fight at the end. They didn't even fight these people or try to fight them. And what annoys me about Hollywood remaking this movie so soon, like it's only been 2 years, they didn't let it breathe. They didn't let it find an audience. This movie's already good on its own. It doesn't need to be remade. It's available on Shudder, so I don't know why Hollywood is remaking this. The Danish version of Speak No Evil was released on Shudder, and it received a lot of great reviews from audiences and critics, which may be why Hollywood thought it would be a good idea to remake it for like an American audience. But I personally don't think it was necessary to remake it so soon, especially because the film, 90% of the film is in English. And anyone could watch it right now on Shudder. So I don't know why they thought, let's remake it with James McAvoy. I understand that, you know, if this movie came out in the 90s and no one in the US knew about it, then yeah, remake it. But the movie came out 2 years ago and tons of people know about it. Even in the comments when the trailer with the James McAvoy version came out, people were like, damn, you guys could even wait. This movie came out 2 years ago. And some of the comments under the trailer were like, oh, Americans never like reading subtitles. Why do you have to remake this? But the movie is in English. They speak Danish. Maybe like 15% of the movie is in Danish when like the Danish couple was speaking to each other. But majority of the film is in English. Hollywood has a bad habit that instead of giving an unknown person with an original idea a chance, they would rather recreate something that has already been made. Hollywood constantly relies on existing IPs, sequels, prequels, remakes, etc. This year alone, about 40 of the movies coming out are either a sequel, a remake, a prequel, or based on an existing IP. According to the book, You Are What You Watch by Walt Hickey, the real reason there are so many reboots is that they're more reliable moneymakers than original films. The incentive is risk aversion, not profit seeking. This doesn't make sense to me because remakes are not guaranteed to make money either. You can lose a lot of money. For example, the 2006 film The Wicker Man with Nicolas Cage, which was a remake of the 1973 horror film of the same name, made 38 million worldwide with a $40 million budget. They didn't make any money, they lost money. The 2010 film Let Me In with Chloe Grace Moretz is a remake of the 2008 Swedish film Let the Right One In, made only $27 million with a $20 million budget. And the 2011 film The Thing, which was a remake of the 1982 film of the same name, which happened to be a remake of the 1951 film The Thing from Another World, only made $60 million worldwide with a $38 million budget. So if you're going to take a risk at losing millions with a remake, you might as well just take a chance with an original idea and an original script. The most successful film of all times, Avatar, was an original script by James Cameron. And yes, maybe James Cameron already had, he had a reputation in Hollywood, and it was easier for him to get it made. But it was an original idea and an original script. And now there's 3 Avatars. The horror film Get Out, written by Jordan Peele, only had a $4 million budget, and he made over $100 million worldwide. And that was an original script. So originality does pay. And I say all of this to say, nobody asked for Speak No Evil to be remade 2 years later. Okay, maybe the filmmakers from the Danish film were offered a lot of money for it, so more power to you. But the first one, the Danish one, it was very well made. It was really good. The actors were good. The story was good. And it's available now on Shudder. So why bother remaking it? Anyways, I will not be watching the one with James McAvoy because I already know what happens and I already know the story. If you watch the trailer for Speak No Evil with James McAvoy, the remake, it tells you the whole story in the trailer, which is something that I hate when trailers do that. If you want to watch Speak No Evil, watch the Danish one, which is available on Shudder. And I say that a million times, but the Danish one is really well made and it was really good. Anyways, that is the video. Comment down below and share your thoughts. Do you think a Speak No Evil had to be remade 2 years later? Do you think that's too soon? Do we need another Speak No Evil? Or should Hollywood spend their time and energy finding an original idea, an original script, and an unknown writer and give them a chance? Comment down below and share your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe to the channel. I post videos every week and I would love to have you join my growing community. I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are in the world. Until next time, bye.